In the middle of this lockdown, it's not surprising that you might feel disappointed from time to time about things you wish you could do but can't do right now. And that might be true for other people in your bubble too.
So disappointed.
It's super important that everyone sticks to their bubbles and stays home to save lives right now. So here are some tips as to how you can deal with disappointment, but also to start making a list of your deferred wishes for you to make sure you don't lose track and can make them come true another day. When you get disappointed, it can hurt, sometimes a bit, sometimes a lot. It can drag you down into a negative funk for days or even weeks.
If you could describe the season finale of Game of Thrones in one word.
Disappointing.
But if you learn how to deal with that disappointment in a healthier and more helpful way, then it can be a lot less scary and painful. So firstly, at this point in time, it's good to remind yourself disappointment will happen if you go outside of your comfort zone. And right now, I think everyone pretty much is operating for at least part of the time outside their comfort zone. Setbacks and sometimes feeling disappointed is a natural part of living your life right now, and in normal life too. Disappointment hurts, and you can live with that. Secondly, getting a healthier and wider perspective on what happened is a vital part of dealing with disappointment in a better way. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is to let it out into the light and talk it over with someone close to you. And if the two of you have a conversation about it, then you can see the situation through someone else's eyes and from another perspective. But ask them to perhaps come up with another perspective rather than only agreeing with you. And you need to be open to another perspective too, rather than nurturing your disappointment, something we're all capable of if we leave it to our own devices. Now, this person can help you to ground yourself and not to make a mountain out of a molehill. And the two of you can start to come up together with the start of an action plan for how you will move forwards. Thirdly, to move on from disappointment, shift your focus to what you still have in life. The people, the passions, and the things you sometimes may take for granted, like a roof over your head and clean water, if you're lucky enough to have those. Tapping into gratitude in this way can help you to put things into perspective and not to let a disappointment overwhelm you or even derail your whole day or even your whole week. And you can try a couple of things to help you to move on. One is a gratitude jar where you can write things down you are grateful for and keep them and mull these over as well as deferred wishes in a separate jar where you can write down all the things you'd like to do but can't right now so you can revisit them once the lockdown is over. Check out my video from day 6 for more details. Okay, and fourth, stop falling into the destructive comparison trap. If you compare what you can do now compared to what you could do before the lockdown and what other people are doing and their lives, then you'll most often start to feel depressed and bad about yourself and your efforts because there's always people doing things different to you, showing you their best selves on social media. If you're a parent trying to get through lockdown, know that although amazing baking of cakes is very nice indeed, really all children need is a full tummy, a safe space, and most of all, love from their parents. You're doing great. That's it, fine people. Thanks for watching. I'll see you here again tomorrow because you guessed it, I'm still not going anywhere.